Hi, I'm Nastia from SendPulse. In this video, we'll cover the key features of the SendPulse email service. I'll walk you through the essential settings you need to configure to launch your first email campaign. We'll also look at how to add subscribers and segment them properly for better targeting. You'll learn to create emails using SendPulse's ready-made templates and check your campaign performance. And at the end of this video, I'll share a few tips to help you optimize your campaigns. Let's dive in. To get started, log into our SendPulse account. You'll see the welcome page where you can browse available tools and select a quick access checkbox to navigate directly to the required section. Let's go to the email marketing section. Here, you can see your account's total number of unique subscribers. You can also view campaign statistics over a specific time frame or by setting a custom date range. Additionally, you can view your most recent campaign performance. Now, let's go to the service settings. First, you need to add sender email addresses. The first sender address you add is the one you use to register your account. Let's add a new sender address. We recommend sending campaigns from a corporate email address. You'll need to add your corporate email address. Type in a sender's name and select the domain you'll be sending from. Once you add your new email address, you'll receive a confirmation email in your inbox. You'll need to confirm it to activate your email address. Next, go to the domain settings. Here, you can add your sending domain. After adding it, you'll get SPF and DKIM records. Copy these records and add them to your registrar's control panel. Once you finish setting up your domain, it will be activated within 24 hours. Then you'll see icons with green check marks, and your domain status will change to connected. Once you set up your sender domain and address, you can start importing your subscribers. Now go to the Mailing Lists tab. Here, you can create a new mailing list and add subscribers to it. You can add subscribers in 3 ways. First, you can upload an Excel or CSV file, assign tags, and set up your email address verification. You can also manually paste your subscriber data as text. Keep in mind that you can add up to 10,000 contacts at once. Finally, you can add subscribers one by one, entering their details individually, and set up verification of the uploaded addresses. Validating your subscriber list helps you detect invalid or incorrectly formatted email addresses. This process will allow you to send campaigns only to active users, improving your deliverability. Let's take a closer look at a mailing list to see what types of variables you can add and how you can segment subscribers. Here you can see my mailing list. Next to every email address, you can see its current status. This allows you to view active and inactive email addresses and all variables associated with every address. Let's see how to create variables. You can create variables of a string, number, or date type. If a variable has multiple values, we recommend you select a string variable type. When you upload contacts through Excel, variables are imported automatically. Later, you can segment your audience based on these variables and send targeted campaigns to selected groups. Next, let's move on to creating templates. You can make templates from scratch using the drag and drop builder, create them with a regular HTML editor, or import new templates using the HTML code. You can also access SendPulse's library of pre-designed templates tailored to various fields. For instance, if you run online courses, you can select from education templates and create emails based on their designs. Now, let's look at the content elements you can add. Once you select a template, you can start editing it. You'll have access to various element types. You can choose a layout to arrange multiple elements in your email. You can add text, pictures, buttons, and separators. You can insert video links, social media links, and even a payment form directly into your email. Pictures can be uploaded either as files or by using a link. You can also add alternative text for your images. Additionally, you can customize how they will appear on desktop and mobile devices. You can hide certain elements for mobile devices if you want to. You can add links to your social media and preview how these links will be displayed. Every email template also has an unsubscribe link at the bottom. Once you finish creating your email and adding all the necessary information, you can preview how it will look on desktop and mobile devices. After that, you can save your email and exit the editor. You can also send a test email to your own email address to check how it will look in subscribers' inboxes. You can build your first campaign once you add your mailing list, create your emails, and type in your sender name and domain. To do this, go to the My Campaigns tab and click New Campaign. Next, select the mailing list you want to send your campaign to. You can send your campaign to contacts based on assigned tags, course students, or your CRM contacts. Let's create an email campaign for our mailing list contacts. Select your mailing list. You can also A/B test your campaign if you want to. You can also use segmentation, which we discussed earlier. As you see, I have already created segments. After you select the mailing list and the subscribers you want to send your campaign to, you'll need to choose your sender's email address and name. You can also specify the subject line for your email, and you can use variables from your mailing list to enhance your campaign personalization. You can also add emojis and the criteria by which you want this variable to appear. Once you finish adding information about your campaign, you can add your email content. Select the template you created earlier. You can edit your email pre-header if you want to. A pre-header is a text between your email subject line and its body. If you want to leave your email pre-header empty, add a space and click Save. Now, the pre-header will remain blank. At this stage, you can edit your email template if necessary, and then continue setting up your campaign. Now go to your campaign parameters. Here, you can configure additional options for your campaign. In particular, you can set up statistics collection. SendPulse provides basic statistics options, including opens and clicks. You can also integrate Google Analytics and add your own tags for tracking. You can customize your unsubscribe page, set your unsubscribe form language, and assign an email campaign category if you have set it up earlier. Additionally, you can archive your email. Let's move on. Here, you can preview your campaign. You'll find all the key details: the mailing list, segmentation settings, sender name, subject line, and your email content itself. At this point, you can either send the campaign immediately or schedule it later. If you select the Use a Dynamic List checkbox, any new subscribers added to your mailing list before your campaign is sent will automatically receive your email. You can resend your campaign to users who didn't open it. You can also set a date to resend your campaign automatically. Once everything is configured, click Schedule. Now, your email will be sent for moderation. If this is your first campaign sent to a mailing list, you'll need to answer a few questions from the moderation team about the source of your subscribers and possibly some additional questions about your campaign content. Once your campaign has been sent, you can view its performance statistics. Let's check this campaign's performance. This one was A/B tested, so you can view the performance data for every test group individually. This is what a campaign statistics looks like. Here you can see your email overview and check the list of recipients. To access your campaign performance information, click Campaign Statistics. In this tab, you'll find the number of emails sent and delivered and whether there were delivery errors. You can also view the locations where emails were opened, access a clicks map showing which parts of the email were clicked, and see which buttons and links received the most clicks and their total number. Additionally, you can view the number of unique clicks. You'll also find device statistics showing the devices used to open your campaign. On top of that, you can view your campaign error statistics. As you can see, there's an invalid address listed. I could have prevented this error if I had validated my mailing list beforehand. This covers all the essential information about the email service you need to get started and successfully launch your first campaigns. Now let's move on to the automation tool and explore the available triggers for email campaigns. You have multiple ways to automate the sending of your emails. Let's go to the automation flow builder. First, type in your flow name and select your sender name and email address. Next, you'll see the list of available triggers for email automation, including a new subscriber in your mailing list, a special date, a contact webhook, or a variable update. For instance, if you have a variable city that changes from Chicago to Seattle, this can trigger an automated email campaign. You can also use tags as triggers. Let's select New Subscriber as a trigger. Select your mailing list and click Apply. Now you can send your email. To give you an idea, this can be a welcome message for a new subscriber. You can specify when you want your email to be sent. Immediately after a certain number of minutes, hours, or days, or at the exact date and time. Next, you can set your email subject line and pre-header body. Then choose an email template you've created earlier and add the elements you need. For instance, you can add the condition element to track whether your email was opened, delivered, or clicked. Let's set a trigger condition to track email opens. Select the condition waiting period in days. Now click Apply. This way, you can send a follow-up email only to those clients who opened the first one. This will allow you to automate communication with subscribers who are most engaged and interested in your products. You can also segment your subscribers using the filter element. To give you an idea, you can send targeted emails only to clients with a particular variable, for instance, a phone number. Now let's move on to the action element. Add the action element. In its settings, select one of the email service actions. You can move your subscriber from one mailing list to another, copy them to another mailing list, delete them, disable them, or assign them a tag. If you click Other, you'll see more actions, including change contact variable, send email to my address to notify yourself or your team about an important event, or you can split contacts to run A/B testing. You can also send a webhook to your system. With CRM automation tools, you can manage deals, contacts, and tasks directly in your CRM system. And with course-related triggers, you can automate actions related to student access and engagement in the courses section. Once you've selected the element you need, click Apply, exit the automation builder, and launch your autoflow. As a finishing touch, I'd like to give you a few tips on how to send effective email campaigns. First, it's best to start by sending 2,500 to 3,000 emails daily and gradually increasing the volume over time. Send emails regularly and make sure your initial campaigns reach your most engaged audience, those who have recently interacted with your brand. For instance, they made purchases within the last 6 to 12 months. We also highly recommend validating your mailing lists before sending out any campaigns. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. We are available 24/7. At the bottom of the SendPulse website pages, you'll find the live chat button. Click it to access a chat with our support team and send your request directly. You can also find answers in our knowledge base. Follow the link, select the tool you need, and search by keyword to quickly locate the necessary information.